Amigos de Disfruta, nos encontramos aquí en la CWA Summer Mayhem y mira quién tengo al lado. El campeón mundial de Ring of Honor, Jake Little. Jake, it's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. It's amazing to be here. This is my first time wrestling in Puerto Rico. I'm excited. Yeah.
How's Puerto Rico?
It's great. I live in Florida, so I love the weather right away. I hate the cold. I hate it.
Okay, we're both in the same page.
Okay.
Tell us about your first steps in the pro wrestling industry.
Well, I got a lucky start in professional wrestling. I won a contest to be trained for free by a company called Jersey All Pro Wrestling because I was living in New Jersey at the time. I went to a wrestling show and they said, hey, we're going to have this contest, and if you win the contest, we'll train you for free. And I was one of the 4 people picked, and today I'm the only one still wrestling out of the 4 that was picked.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Training was, I mean, you hear horror stories about wrestling training. Mine wasn't too bad. I got to move very quickly in the world of professional wrestling. After being trained for about 1.5 to 2 years, that's when I got into Ring of Honor the first time that I was there. Then after that, I got to go on to TNA Wrestling, where I got to wrestle guys like Ric Flair, and I met Hulk Hogan. And then I'm back in Ring of Honor now for my second time, and I'm the Ring of Honor World Champion. It's been a roller coaster, a very fast roller coaster, because it's all happened very fast for me, which is a blessing.
Okay, tell us about nowadays at Ring of Honor, your career.
Well, the biggest thing right now in Ring of Honor is right now there's a group called the Bullet Club. Bullet Club is running wild. The Young Bucks, Adam Cole, and a few weeks ago they actually beat me down and they shaved my head. So coming up on pay-per-view, we have a pay-per-view in Ring of Honor called Death Before Dishonor. I am going to be wrestling Adam Cole to get some revenge for him shaving my head. But speaking of title defenses, I've got a long list of title defenses coming up. Not too many people are aware. Tonight, I'm defending the Ring of Honor World Championship here in Puerto Rico. In a few weeks, I'll defend the Ring of Honor World Championship in Japan. A few weeks after that, in Las Vegas against Adam Cole. I'm a real world champion. I'm defending the belts all over the world. Right. It's pretty cool to get to say that. And Ring of Honor is getting bigger and bigger. Every wrestler on the roster is going out there and killing themselves to make Ring of Honor bigger than it was before the show actually started, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a cool environment, it's a cool wrestling program, and an alternative. Everybody always knows in wrestling it's always good to have options, you know what I mean? Options for the fans so we get to watch different products. And another cool thing is we're merging we have a joint venture with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
So now Ring of Honor and New Japan are working together, and Ring of Honor is just getting bigger and bigger. It's great.
Speaking about wrestling, how do you see pro wrestling nowadays?
Now?
With technology, all the digital era and all that stuff.
I think the current state of professional wrestling right now is very good. Right now, it's very good. Unfortunately for some people, we can't get out of the limelight. So if something negative is said because of the internet, everybody's heard of it, and it's not so good for them. But as a whole, I think the internet is helping the world of professional wrestling. Media and all this YouTube and everything, it's helping the wrestling business right now. I think so.
It's like a convergence.
Right. Right.
And obviously, tonight you will face Dennis Rivera.
Yeah.
For the both champions.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, the scariest part is I don't know much about my opponent today. Okay. And that's always scary. Whenever you go into a match where you don't know much about your opponent, it's one of the most dangerous things to do as a champion, you know? I mean, he could attack me from any angle with almost anything because I don't know what he can do. And it's very scary. And also I'm defending the belt in Puerto Rico, but like I said, this is my first time wrestling in Puerto Rico, so it's like this cool honor, and like I'm on one side of my brain, I'm like, wow, this is so cool. Then the other side of my brain is a little scared because the Ring of Honor World Championship is on the line, you know what I mean? But so is the CWA Championship, right?
Yes.
So, who knows?
Mi gente, Jay Little, Jay, it's been an honor. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview and welcome to Puerto Rico.
Thank you very much.
Yes, seguimos aquí en Sport Talk.